name is Anna Stern and I'm a Swiss novelist. I was born in Rorschach at Lake Constance, but I live in Zurich now. I started writing in earnest in 2010 and have published 4 novels and 1 short story collection in the past 6 years. When not writing, I'm also a scientist currently working towards my PhD at ETH Zurich, where I'm working on the topic of antibiotic resistance. Why do I mention this? Firstly, working in an international environment, many of my colleagues do not understand enough German to read my books, which is why it would be awesome to be able to point them to an English translation, also sharing this side of my life. I enjoy reading books in the original language if I know it, but as I'm only speaking English and French as foreign languages, there are so many interesting books that I would miss if it weren't for translations, allowing me to peek into other cultures and the stories they tell themselves. Secondly, I've been asked again and again why I choose to pursue this double career. Why not focus on one of them and become better and better in it? Well, I doubt that it is so easy. And more importantly, becoming the best in something is not what motivates me. Maybe the easiest way to explain it is that what drives me, both in literature and in science, is as simple and as complex an emotion as curiosity, the desire to discover, to understand the world that surrounds me, be it microorganisms, be it fellow humans, be it the interaction between the two. I feel as at home in the clean, sober world of the laboratory as I do in the messy relationships of the characters populating my texts. I love asking questions and I set up experiments in my science, in my writing, in the hope to find answers to some of them. I am observer and manipulator at the same time. I can control the conditions, but still have to be open enough regarding the outcome. Nothing is more limiting than a preconceived opinion about how the world is supposed to work. My most recent novel, Das alles hier jetzt, was awarded the Swiss Book Prize 2020. In it, I follow a group of 5 friends and investigate what happens after one of them suddenly dies. How do the relationships between the remaining friends change? What happens with your memories when a vital part of these childhood experiences no longer exists? How much grief is appropriate in today's world? And how do you mourn when you are young? While I set up proper experiments in the lab, my writing has also been called experimental. For example, when I combined 2 chronologically divergent narratives in Wild wie die Wellen des Meeres, a novel that also includes photographs and handwritten letters. Or again this year, because of Das alles hier jetzt, where the left-hand pages narrate the present, printed in solid black, while the right-hand pages in hazy gray contain memories of the friends' shared upbringing. I also keep all the characters genderless. That is, the text itself does not tell if a person is male or female. If a reader does attach a gender to a figure, it happens solely based on stereotypes. Why do you do this? Journalists sometimes ask. Why not make it easy for your readers and write a normal book? As I see it, literary fiction is an art discipline, as sculpture or painting are. And while we are fine with Jeff Koons' balloon dogs, Damien Hirst's butterfly mosaics, and Banksy's graffiti being called art, we still expect a novel to consist of 2 covers that bind some white sheets with black text together. This text following a set of conventions established at the invention of the novel several centuries ago. I find this state of mind limiting, and I don't like the human tendency to categorize, not only with regard to art. And anyways, whoever said that art has to be easy? Isn't it the responsibility of art to ask questions, to question power structures, to provoke and challenge, to touch and elicit emotions? And how is it supposed to do that if it is easy? You can watch reality TV if you want to spend your spare time not thinking, not feeling, and I'm okay with that. But do not pick up one of my novels expecting spending easy time with it. I like to ask questions. I like to challenge. I like to elicit emotions. Because is there anything more limiting than a preconceived opinion about how the world is supposed to work?